the time that I grew watermelons. So I live in this suburban town, basically. We have square yards and very limited space, no room for big plants like watermelons. So my mom really loves her gardens. She had these big round rhododendron bushes that bloomed every year with these big pink flowers. She spent 3 days planting these multicolored flowers that alternated in a 3-color pattern, going from like a dark purple color to a red color to a pinkish color. And she also had a nice big rose bush that was planted when the house was built. And she also had a nice medium-sized dogwood tree. But one of her favorite things were her hydrangeas, which grew in a shady walkway that led to our backyard. They bloomed every year with these big bunches of cotton candy blue flowers that she loved. But one spring, I asked my mom when she took us to the nursery to grab all our supplies if I could grow watermelons. So she decided that this year she would just rip up her hydrangeas that she loved so I could grow my watermelons in this little patch of soil that led to our backyard that people could see when they walked by. So what none of us knew at the time was watermelons like to spread out and grow into these thick vines and had these nice big leaves that hid where all these vines were. So as the summer went on, the watermelons just sort of spread across the walkway and completely prevented any access to our backyard. And anybody who was foolish enough to try and walk to our backyard ended up tripping and falling over and basically cheering me up by watching my uncles and my brothers trip and fall over my watermelons. Now, my watermelons didn't seem like they were going to have any fruit because I didn't end up actually seeing any flowers or anything like that on them. At the end of the year, when it was time really to start getting rid of my mom's flowers and then clear up all the hazards that my watermelons had created, we found out that my watermelons had actually grown. They were like these small, personal-sized watermelons. And my mom decided that we were not going to eat any of them because she didn't want me to want to grow watermelons the next year, so she could have her pretty hydrangeas back.
That's a great ending.